when it's, I mean,
18 days.
when we come back from Christmas break.
It's in January, but that's 18 days to have.
19
When this
basically.
order is over. So, some of y'all that are playing, because you're failing right now, not a good look. Almost everybody in here is failing social studies because you're not doing the homework that's been assigned.
I got a cold.
So, here's the other point. ELA. You should have completed your final draft and it should be already uploaded.
What?
Next week, we'll upload it to the site that Mr. Anthony wanted it uploaded on, but it should be uploaded in your Schoology for me.
Okay.
I'm not here tomorrow, so we have work. The work that you have tomorrow in social studies, I'm gonna count it as a test grade. A test, not a quiz. So some of you that did not do lesson 5, it's going to hurt you. Yeah, it's working on your well, if they switch off, it might be.
Bruh, I swear to God,
Because it's supposed to be Mr. Conwell, but the way y'all treated him this morning.
We didn't treat him like that. He just kept on.
is we still gonna be able to go to our own special?
Maybe not.
Bruh, I'm going, that's slow.
So here's the thing. In ELA, we're talking about habits of character. Your habit of character showed real ugly over there this morning, a couple times that I walked in. All y'all had to do was sit there and do your work.
I would.
It. Y'all didn't have to talk. Y'all didn't have to talk back. Y'all didn't have to do all y'all had to do was work. So when we talk about habits of character in ELA, which is what we're talking about today, your habit of character is how you act when nobody's looking, how you act when your teacher is away, how do you act and behave when your parents aren't around. Because some of y'all have 2 or 3 different personalities. You act one way when your parents are around, one way when your teachers are around, and when you have each other, act a totally other way. And most point, it's not good. So the problem becomes, I'm so afraid of how y'all gonna behave tomorrow and Monday when I'm not here, but I'm leaving y'all enough work. As you see, I have my crate out, so people can't say I'm done with this or I'm done with that, because the other packets that I gave y'all, half of them aren't even filled out. So those grades are F. And I think I'm just gonna make them quiz grades instead of just a regular homework grade. So now I have my crate, like this one, of work that I'm gonna start compiling, because I'm gonna be out tomorrow and Monday. I'll be here next week, but I won't be here Thursday and Friday of next week. And I might not be here the whole week before your break. So I'll be gone. So I have my crate to make sure you have more than enough work to do. And if that work is not done, you might as well count yourself as failed F's for social studies and ELA. Because I'm out a day this week, a day Monday, and then I'm off next Thursday and Friday as well.
Why do you keep taking all these days?
I have my niece that I have to bury.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But regardless of what I'm doing, y'all shouldn't behave how y'all behave. Y'all shouldn't.
It's like I got stabbed in my back.
I shouldn't get a phone call saying, okay, they're not doing X, Y, and Z, when I'm sitting here trying to help my sister get through bearing her only child. That's not.
I got stabbed in my arm by one of your students.
That doesn't make sense for y'all to behave like y'all behaving if y'all don't care about your grades. I'm not. So when y'all tell me, can you open this back up or open that back out? No, you didn't care to do it the first time and you weren't out. So no, I don't. I'm not. When you say I was absent, that makes no sense to me. And it doesn't matter to me either, because I've told you multiple times that if you're absent, whatever is in Schoology is what you should be doing. And if by some mistake it happens to be a packet, when you come back, you need to say, hey, Mr. Combo, can I get the packet? Because he's keeping a track of who's absent. But as it looks now, if they do decide for us to go to Washington DC, we don't need that many rooms. Cause in here, it's not that many of y'all that's not been either suspended or written up for something, or got Fs. There's only maybe 8 of you in this room that might even qualify to be going.
Is that one?
Now, if you've been suspended,
If I could give you $2, you'll tell me.
so the problem is 8 plus maybe another 8, 16 kids. So any of the other trips for Detroit or any other thing else that they're doing, some of y'all might want to try to at least earn that. Because some of y'all, the way y'all behave, even if Miss Hunter lifts anything or makes a concession, I'm gonna tell her if there's some of these kids that are going, if you're gonna make an exception for them and they're going, I'm not. And if I don't go, they don't have enough chaperones, nobody's going. Because some of y'all will not take out of here because of your disrespect and your behavior. And that should not be how you want to finish your 8th grade year before y'all go to high school. And high school's a whole other ball game. Because trust me, those 4 years go extremely quick, and next thing you know, some of your class are graduating, and some of y'all are not, because y'all don't have enough credit hours to graduate because y'all played around. Because you found out that, hey, if I fail this math class or this English class, I can still make it from the 9th grade to the 10th grade. Yeah, you can. But while you're in the 10th grade, you'll be doing 9th grade credits. And by the time you get to 12th grade, you're doing 11th grade credits, and you don't get to walk with your classmates. You don't graduate. And some of you might try to make them up. Okay, you made them up, you might have passed, we'll mail you your diploma. Good job. It goes extremely quickly. I mean, if you think about it right now, we are halfway through the school year. After the next week and the week after, you come back, it's January 2022.
There you go.
Come back in January, you have a day off in January for Martin Luther King Day, okay. Then there's February, which is a short month, we got President's Day. Then we come to March, short month again because you have spring break. Then we have April, we have Good Friday, couple in-service days here, then it's May. You don't have that much time. And some of y'all trying to wait till that last quarter to try and get passing grades, it's not gonna work for you at all. It's very easy to maintain a good grade. It's very hard to bring up a bad grade because you're based off of points. And because you guys are going to high school, they're not looking at your point system as they are your GPA. So doing not well in specials takes your GPA. It drops it really low. I showed you how to figure out GPA. And at the end of the year, they're just not counting that one quarter. It's cumulative. That means they're counting first, second, third, and your fourth quarter grades and putting them all together to see your GPA. And some of you aren't doing well. What was your gift card? How much money was it? 20? Okay, so she's up and, because it goes up each time. It's 20, then it jumps to 50, and I think last year, the valedictorian and salutatorian got $100. We normally by now would have had a classroom party. I don't know if some of y'all remember, we have our Chipotle parties or Subway parties, but some of y'all, it doesn't make sense to do it because it's only about 4 people that earned it. And it's like, whoa,
I got to the nurse.
for what? What? No.
I need to go to the nurse.
No. I got a Band-Aid. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Y'all might want to take it seriously. Because as I was telling my students, tomorrow, you don't know what that's gonna hold. You guys think you had a hold on the time. There's no reset button, like you can do in the games. See, I'm not going to figure out what you're doing and get it done. Get it done. So all that playing around, y'all might want to stop. So today, we're gonna talk about these habits of characters. We're doing some learn zillion. We're doing some social studies pieces. That social studies chapter 5 that most of you didn't do. Tomorrow, when you get to work from it, it's a test break. So you'll have a chance to read and take notes on chapter 5. I'm not opening it back up. That F is just an F, whatever the case may be. I'm not opening it back up. And the notes that you have, you might be able to use on those packets because I've already put them together for what you guys are gonna have to do. So you might be able to use your notes and not use the book. And then their laptops are gonna be open. Because just like right now, while we're having a discussion, some people are playing games or whatever you're doing. So, right now, we're gonna go back into our learn zillion. So everybody can get into their learn zillion. Did anybody ask me yesterday and did not do the strength thing?
The what?
If you refresh your page, you should see your live runner. Refresh your page, you should see your live
It's
runner.
still live, it's still live. Yeah. There you go.
Where's your laptop? Who just borrowed a laptop? Me. Where's your laptop? Huh? You need to figure it out.
Is that how?
Then you need to start bringing it because these aren't gonna be here tomorrow. And I meant to move them today. And all of y'all that got your cell phones, you're not supposed to have cell phones in the classroom.
This is learn zillion, right?
Yes. Okay, I want you to look up what the meaning of a web page is. What is a web page? Figure out how to put that in your own words. What is a web page?
You go to school here and type it in or something?
No, just come up with it in your own words. What, Jamar?
You want me to tell you or?
Oh, not yet. What is it, Jamar?
Picture, it's the website. Basically showing pictures and videos, illustrations, important topics.
Anybody else? Anybody else that looked it up? Go ahead, Anthony.
I looked it up. Like a document, like a website, like a folder.
Some like that contains different websites.
Anybody else? What's hypertext?
You know what I said?
You said a hypertext document. What's hypertext? You should be on my resilient. You got that piece. Now go back. Yep, right there. You said hypertext. What is it? That's why I tell you guys to put it in your own words. If there's a definition and a word in the definition that you don't know, you look up that word so that you can figure out what that all means. Software. That's all it is. So, Damien, why are you not logged in?
I am logged in.
I don't see your name is not highlighted. So you didn't choose on resilient because I
I
don't see
think
your
I'm
name. Anaya, why are you not logged in? You gonna take an F? Good to know. So entrance ticket. We've done this one already because we did it yesterday. When we did that engaging piece that you guys had to turn into me. So like Trooper Pounder strikes again, did you guys do yours? I know my homeroom did. Did you guys do it? Okay.
I wasn't here, so I didn't do it yet.
Now, you are going to create a web page. You looked up the definition. Now, in order to introduce, and we were talking about contributing to make a better world. Remember when we talk about habits and characters? What did we say a habit of character was? What's a habit of character? Jamar.
I said, personality can be real.
It is part of your personality.
Or like a part of your personality that you lose to.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, how you act.
How you act. Remember we talked about that in the beginning? It's still relevant now. We talked about how habits of character. It is part of your personality, how you act. For instance, the way you acted there with Mr. Conwell, would you have acted that way if Mr. Dubois or myself was in the room? Be honest. Yes or no?
No.
No. So part of your habit of character is if you wouldn't have done it then, why do it when he's there? Part of your habit of character is doing the right thing when nobody is looking. Because that tells who you really are, right? Your parents might say, oh, my child is so sweet, they can never do wrong. Then y'all come in here and y'all act another way, and your parents are like, it could not mine. I ain't raised mine like that. But that is how you choose to misbehave. So, with that being said, we're going to look at applying the learning to help our school and community and environment. So now we're talking about habits and characters in terms of helping our environment, our school. And that looks a lot of different ways. So I want you to take out a piece of paper and write this down. I'm going to give you what it looks like, these habits and character. So habits and character, what it looks like. Write it down. As soon as it comes up, we're talking about habits and characters, what it looks like. So you're gonna copy these bullets down
Where?
on a piece of paper.
I'll be a Christian.
Give me just 1 second. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Knowles, I just need to put that in there, because some people won't be getting the grade. Bring here. What, did you got it?
Hey, slow down.
Everybody at least have the first bullet.
Yes.
Anybody not have the first bullet? Anybody not have the second bullet?
That's it.
No. why are you up?
I think the trade. You go down.
Jaden, do you have this bullet here?
Yeah, I'm on the last one.
You're on this one?
Yeah.
Everybody else here, at least here?
Okay.
So we talked about what it looks like, now we're talking about what it sounds like. Being in our community, having a habit of character might look like sharing something with somebody to help them and explain them, being kind, giving them helpful feedback, saying, hey, how can I help you with that? What does that sound like that we already do? What does all this sound like that we already do, or that we're supposed to be doing? What do we call it?
Socializing?
Empathy. Sympathy.
What is it, Aaliyah? Accountable talk, thank you. We use accountable talk, right? When we agree or we don't agree, or we don't understand what somebody is saying, or we want to help somebody, okay, how might I be able to help you? That is our learning community, how we are building our habit of character, what that looks like and what that sounds like, right? Now, going down here, continuing, is there something I can help you with?
Write that too?
You can, or you can just take this piece that we did when we said, is there anything I can help you with, right? Or sharing your paper with somebody else to show them this is how you do it, giving them an example. Okay, all that is building a good character of habit inside our school community and helping, right? Now, when it comes to habit of character, and we're talking about improving our shared space, what is our shared space? This classroom, our school, right? Our neighborhood, that's our shared space. So if we want to improve that in our environment, which our classroom and our school and our neighborhood is part of our environment, what does that look like? What does that habit of character look like before I show you? What does that look like? That means our environment, putting things away, cleaning up, where I don't have to pick up your trash. I don't have to pick up your water bottles, right? I don't have to pick up your garbage that you've thrown anywhere in the classroom, picking up after yourself. That's what that looks like, right? I think I'm gonna count this as a complete break for y'all. Change those points to make it 25.
That's a lot of things to write down. Oh.
So now we're talking about our space. Putting things away, cleaning up after yourself. That's what it looks like, okay? That's what it looks like in improving our environment. Our character of habit, picking up after yourself. That's what it looks like, and we'll coach what it sounds like in a second. Everybody done with this part? Good, no. Those of you that are taking these notes of earned your quick easy points for this quiz, very good. I just gave you. Everybody done at least with this bullet point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done with both of them.
You said no. So then, what does that sound like in our school environment? What does that sound like? It might sound like, hey, would you mind cleaning up your area and putting your chair back? That's your character of habit. Okay? Can you please clean up after yourself and put up your chair? Right? That's what that might sound like. So you can write that one down as just one bullet for that one.
You gonna write that down?
Where are you at?
Not quite, that's just right now.
So,
Oh, I have it down.
did you guys finish this one?
Yeah.
So the next one is, how do I apply my learning to help my school and community? What characters or habit do I show to do this? Organize a benefit or an event for the school. So your habit of character, you might help in organizing the walkathon that we're gonna do next week, right?
What is that?
You should have got a paper this morning.
The other one?
I
didn't give
We
them
got
out
another
to us.
paper.
You didn't give them out.
Mr. I don't know what it is.
I have another.
I think that's what it's about.
It's not a long distance.
Oh, well then how's the marriage? Usually marathons are fun.
I got a walkabout.
Well, yeah.
Grab some more.
So we can help families across the world by walking.
It's because what you pay $1 to go into that walk, and that dollar that they collect from everybody that goes into that charity.
So I help people by walking.
Okay, got it.
Like that's not for taxes or something.
Schools are not
You don't
exempt.
want me to answer.
Schools are not exempt anyway. Then,
Wait, go back down.
Oh, wait. No.
okay. Everybody finished with this bullet?
Yep, yeah.
Anybody not?
Or the organizing event for the.
I know.
Dude, you should have been talking. I turned around.
Events to benefit the school, how you can go, already.
Now, what it also might look like is you making posters and videos, presentation and organizing. We've kind of done part of this with our project, where you create a video. We haven't taken it the next step further to say, okay, this is what we're gonna do with this video to get the word out. So for Duval and Joel, you are the only two, I think, that got any points for presentation. When Mr. Pierce came and said, who's gonna present?
I told them this should have came.
You talking about the one time you did the presentation?
No, we could have did it with them.
No, you just had it the day that I had to leave.
I think they wanna come
And
and
only
then.
one person, but here's the thing, that's why I said, you need to know what everybody in your group is doing, and if you had to do it by yourself, then you would have to do it by yourself. Anthony, turn around and get done what you need to get done.
Alright.
Now, what does that sound like? It might sound like, did you know that? So as you were presenting something, you might say, hey, did you know that? And you're giving them information. That's what it might sound like.
When they presented this, I mean, like, they the only one that got points. We didn't, no points.
Y'all got points for doing the project, but you didn't get those extra presentation points. Because remember, you guys doing the project, that you doing that and turning that in was up to 100 points, and then there's extra 50 points for presenting. That's a lot of points. But if you were here working and doing it and turned it into me, you got points for that.
God bless you.
Thank you.
That's it. No, I think that's it right there. So, you can fit for that piece, that part. Huh? Yeah, because we're gonna create our website, so, like I said, when I'm out, please don't act like I did this morning in Mr. Dubois' class, because it's gonna be Mr. Cromwell that's in here. And everything that he gives you, depending on your behavior, is the weight. So it might be class points, it might be class participation points, it might be a quiz, it might be a test grade.
I took my time when I was a test worker.
So the thing is, when he gives me what you did, like you guys, some of you turned in the packets when I left early and when I was out that next day, but only the first page was done. Some of you didn't do the rest of the packet. And when you're turning that in, that means that's a zero. Like I got packets that were turned back with nothing on it. The first page had your name and it made it look like you did it, but some of you didn't do it. So these grades that are going in my book as a quiz or a test or what have you, that's not good for you. A little bit is not good enough.
You got it all.
That's another thing. I'm gonna start taking points off. If you don't come in here with your computer already charged, I'll charge our phone.
I got one.
Then guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be missing points. And those that come without a computer at all are missing points. Right.
I think I'll be coming with my, I'll be leaving it in my locker.
Where's it at now?
Okay. Bro, I got a headache. Miss Locke, I feel so lightheaded right now. All over there. Huh?
I can hear it. That's all.
For real, I feel so lightheaded right
I just like that. Maybe.
now.
One dollar.
You got another headache.
Go sit down, please.
I feel like it.
Okay, go sit down then. You shouldn't be standing up then. Fall down over there.
Let's take that.
Okay, so listen up what you're doing. Right.
We're the only person over here, bro.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Kick him out.
I want y'all to go.
That's your picture.
You want us to go in a minute?
You got it started?
Oh, yeah.
No, she's lying, because she said.
Besides, also like a charge from the like silver lights up.
Bro, I really feel like
Where's your tracker?
Probably might be in my locker. I can see.
Well, my name is Blue. Who are you? Where's my stuff? Teacher on stream. Teacher on stream.
And I was just inside my clothes.
Yeah, get on the face on to the front. I got it. Trying to look at block. Get something close up. Just let me get shot. Bitch, come to the front. I got no respect. Yeah, you might think I'm dumb. 17. Picture. Tell me who. Word. Who's your set nigga? Who's you playing? I'm a beast. You cannot don't point the finger, but shit can get down. These niggas hate. These niggas hard. Walk down money. Hey, my pistol. That blue. He's like, and it was another one. This one I got free. Reminds me of going around to them. I know you want to try to stab me.
Doing what you're doing right now. You're losing. Why is this one?
Get away from me, Jaden.
How long have you? Go right back.
You got my phone. You don't listen. I'm sorry.
Some of y'all just gave away all y'all points. Y'all good nerve.
And they shoot out your bitch. You run that hole. Let that bitch blow.
Why?
It's a charger plug up there.
Why? You know what? It don't matter why. Y'all just keep that same little energy y'all got right now.
It's a whole charger plug up there.
Remember when thinking, who's your set nigga? Who's you?
There's a big difference, yes. It's free. So when he's chasing you and killing you, trying to kill you, that's scary.
These nigga, hey, these nigga wildin'. Where you got money? Where you wildin'? Come on, man. Ah, fuck you.
Why do I hear you? Why are we talking? I gave you something to do.
What?
Excuse me, I gave y'all something to do.
And what? It's
You
like,
told us what to do.
do what on it? Oh, make a web, no.
Are you making a red page? How do we make a web?
That's not what we do.
That's not what we do.
What we doing, bro?
Attention and not talking.
I wanna begin my fire.
I'm talking now.
That shit.
Because he's trying to hear you.
Little nigga. He didn't stab me. I'm pressing charges on you.
What we supposed to be doing? Tyler. Tyler.
Admin them.
Touching me.
My name is Kimmy Rusty. Shit, I'm maybe be him trying to bloom my just go stand there, kill him. Grab him, and like I had him. Who's your son, nigga? Who is you claiming? You can have time to funny for this shit. You get you nigga, hey, you nigga, wait, you got it. So you kill him. Stop. And shoot out your gun. You really a hoe. Pull up and I'm gonna let the bitch blow. Just like that, we wiping your nose.
I went to the bed. I swear to God, my mama, I slammed that on this nigga, stuffed his face. I swear to God, I slammed that nigga on this.
Shut up!
That's them keep saying
No,
I'm
that's
not
you.
They lying.
Who can't then quit talking to him? Be quiet.
Somebody he took my shoes.
Be quiet or get out.
That's not fair.